Warning. Warning. The following video you're about to view may be considered rude, crude, and vile. It will contain harsh language of a graphic and adult nature. Views and opinions nobody wants to agree with. Viewer discretion is highly advised. If you don't want to hear harsh language, stop watching. If you don't want to be offended in any way, stop watching. If you have any faith in humanity left, stop watching now. If you continue to watch and you become offended, it's your own fault. Good fucking morning. Today is Saturday, June 7th, 2014. As always, this show is sponsored by Lovejoy Vapor. Go to lovejoyvapor.com to get all your e-liquid needs, all your vaporizer needs. Go to lovejoyvapor.com, use the promo code GFM20 and get 20% off your next e-liquid purchase. Now, on to the fucked up news. Oh, that's good. My wife makes a hell of a cup of coffee. Now, this is kind of a interesting episode because one of the stories had me so pissed off. I'm actually going to be doing a rant on my other channel, Justice on the Internet. And it's not necessarily a news story, rather than something that was shared to me that was beyond fucked up. Now, as I said, on to the fucked up news. In Virginia, there's a couple who wants to get married. Nothing's wrong with that. But apparently they're not allowed to get married. Why? Because they're atheists. Morgan Strong and Tamar Courtney are a couple who just want to get married. They love each other. There's nothing wrong. They're not criminals. There's nothing wrong with them whatsoever. But in Virginia, they went to a court-appointed official, mind you, and said they want to get married. So they worked out a date with the guy. They worked out the location in the church and everything. Well, apparently the guy had decided to ask them, what's your religious belief? They said, well, my wife's agnostic and I'm atheist. So the guy said, you don't deserve to get married. You shouldn't be allowed to get married. You have no right to get married. Well, this is bullshit. Because it's the state of Virginia, and I don't care how religiously oppressed they are. It's a fucking state official. He doesn't get to make this choice as far as I know. He gets paid because taxpayers put money and that go to him and everything else. So, if he was doing this a solo act or whatever, fine, he can refuse whoever the fuck he wants. The fact that he's a state court appointed official and he's still refusing it. Well, I'm an ordained minister. I can perform marriages legally anywhere I want in the state of Florida. So, this simply goes out to the couple, Morgan and Tamar. Sorry that he's not letting you get married, especially when there's nothing wrong with it. So here's my deal. If you can get from Virginia to Florida, mainly the Orlando area, I'll perform your marriage rent-free. Or rent-free. Well, if we can find a place that will also do it rent-free so we don't have to pay them, but I'll do the service free of charge. You want to get married legally, come to Florida, I'll perform the ceremony myself. I'm a pagan with atheistic views. Oh, excuse me. I don't care. I'll perform the service as free of charge. It's just a matter of trying to get an area. And depending on what they say, wherever it is they decide to go, well, they may not have to pay a single dime other than gas money getting from Virginia to Florida. Then again, with these gas prices these days, I have no fucking clue how they're gonna do it. Anyways, next fucking story. And here comes what I was bringing up. Last night, my friend Dave had shared this page on Facebook. 5 minutes later, not even 5 minutes later, after he discovered this page, he sent it to me. Not 5 minutes later after that, I called him. This is fucked up. There is a page on Facebook, and at first I was thinking, oh, please let this be a troll. You know, if this is some idiot kid wanting to troll, that's one thing. But from everything I've seen on this page, it's not fake. It's not satire. Whoever posted this is fucking dead serious. Now, the page is called Concerned Moms Against Anime. Alright? Now, I'm an anime fan. I love anime. Absolutely. Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Yu-Gi-Oh! I don't care. I'm a fan of Oh My Goddess. That shit was funny as hell to me. There's several animes I thoroughly enjoy. Well, whoever the woman is who's running this, or a group of women, because I guess they're admins, they believe that anime is the work of El Diablo. Yeah. They think that any kid who watches anime, or adult who watches anime, anybody who watches anime, is a Satan worshiper. Okay? They say that anime is nothing but pure evil. Now, what really pisses me off is they use the term otaku. Otaku, for those who don't know, is basically the Japanese term for anybody who's a geek. It doesn't matter what kind. Anime, video games, trading card games. Anybody who's considered a geek in any way is called an otaku. Okay? They have said, and I quote, all otaku are pedophiles. I'm an otaku. My wife's an otaku. I have several friends of mine who are otaku. Newsflash, bitch, we're not fucking pedophiles. This bitch pissed me off so much that I even screamed at my computer. So fucking loud to the point that I woke up my wife. She got scared and was worried about what happened, so I told her. She couldn't believe it, so she looked it up. This woke my wife up in an instant and kept her awake for an extra hour and a half. Excuse me. I need more coffee. For those of you who are wondering why I'm not vaping right now, simple technical error. I need to replace one of the coils in my tank. I haven't been able to get out there and do it yet, so now I'm doing it tomorrow, so I have to go a day vape free. I think I can handle it. Anyways, so I ended up calling my friend Dave, who has been a supplier of many stories on the show. He can't believe it so much that we both agreed that we're both going to do rants on our channels. On his main channel, on my other channel I've been kind of neglecting. And I'm going to post a link in the description box after his video is posted. I'll do the same after my video is posted. That's what I love about YouTube. I can edit it later. It's just, I cannot believe this. Do a Facebook search on moms or Concerned Moms Against Anime. The worst part is, though, this site actually promotes hate and violence. They say any person who watches anime deserves to be removed from the planet. Alright? They don't deserve to be here and needs to be rid of. Now, this person's own son was an anime fan, who she blames anime for him getting into heroin, Valium, oxycodone, codeine, and a bunch of other shit. No, bitch. The street and your bad parenting led them to do this. Anime had nothing to do with this. And the animes that she actually references on the show, on her site, whatever, they're not animes. They're hentai. Hentai is animated porn, okay? And some of that shit does get fucking dark and demonic. I've seen one called The Legend of the Overfiend. Ugh. But she's focusing all anime on just based on hentai from what I've read. She insults Naruto, Pokemon, She compares Ash Ketchum to Michael Vick. She says that, Dragon Ball is evil. I mean, this woman has gone way too fucking far. I mean, if you don't like something, that's one thing. You don't have to like it. Big deal. You don't want your kid watching it. All right, fine, whatever. Now, I admit some animes are fucking violent, or fucking bloody, gory, and even have sex. Or sexual themes, if it's not hentai. And yes, I agree. Children should not watch this. But from what I understand, her son was in law school for 2 years before he went on this downward spiral. So he ain't a kid, he's a fucking guy in his 20s. Bullshit. Anyways, I'll be doing enough ranting on this on the actual show. Anyways, next fucking story. Final story comes from my dear friend Emma. I was gonna use a different story, but it involved a near homicide. And it's horrible. Horrible. Involving Slender Man, the famous modern day internet myth. I decided against it because it had to do with attempted murder. And I might just do my own rant on that later, I might not, but look it up on Google. This story, however, is fucking bullshit and fucking stupid and weird. And it was a last minute story too. Thank you, Emma. Love you dearly, sweetheart. Anyways, there's a couple who've been married for about 6 years, right? No problems, no fights, nothing. Well, the wife decides to say, hey baby, why don't you watch this new Disney movie Frozen with me? Oh, and I need more coffee. Coffee good. Anyways, so the husband decides, all right, I'll watch Frozen with you. They watch it. Let it go, happen, whatever. Anyways, at the end, the husband didn't personally care for the movie. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I had to go see it in theaters with my wife and my niece. My niece had asked me, please, Uncle Justice, and I said, sure. It was a cute movie. I mean, not exactly a movie I'd watch again and again. But, I mean, it was cute. I do like the song Let It Go. It's a pretty song, and I like the fact that it teaches women that they don't need a man in their life to be happy. I respect that. But, so the guy said, I just don't personally care for the movie. Okay, it's his own choice. He said it was cute, but that was about it. Well, the wife freaks out, and I quote, if you can't understand what makes this movie great, there's something wrong with you as a human being. I want a divorce. Yeah. This person is filing for divorce because her husband didn't like Frozen. Here's a guy who spent 6 years of his life with you married, doing God knows what for you and with you. I don't know how long they were dating. Now, it doesn't even say if this happened in the country, because it does mention that the woman is Japanese, and it does go. The site in the news story goes on to mention that how much it did in the box office in Japan, so it's very possible she's in Japan, whereas he's of Dutch descent, I believe. And so you're gonna fucking divorce your husband over a fucking kids movie? Seriously? I mean, I watched some movies with my wife that I didn't care for. She's not dropping me she's not divorcing me. My wife goes, okay, that's your opinion. You don't like it. Let's watch something else. There are shows that she likes that I don't watch. Dancing with the Stars, stuff like that. Not my kind of show. She loves them. I'm not going to diss her for liking them. But she doesn't get mad at me if I don't watch them with her. I mean, this is fucking stupid. Oh. Anyways, that's about it for this episode of Good Fucking Morning. As always, I'm Justice on the Internet. If you have any fucked up stories you want to see more, leave a comment below. Hit me up. Let me know. Don't forget to like us on Facebook. Hit the thumbs up button on the bottom of your screen, or on the bottom of the monitor, or whatever. You know where the fuck it is. Fuck the thumbs down button. Come on, YouTube. Add a middle finger button. I think it would be awesome. Do it on 18 and up videos so little kids don't have the options when they're watching a My Little Pony video or something. But we need a middle finger button. And hit that subscribe button. You know you want to. You know you want to see more of me, Justice, on the internet. Well, this has been good fucking morning. Later.